Brotherhood needs you, Paladin. It's time you reported in.
I can't. It's been too long. I wouldn't be of any use.
No one knows the Commonwealth better than you. We need your help.
I've been here too long. I'm not myself. Would they still take me?
The Brotherhood will honor the memory of your team. Shouldn't you be the one to tell their story?
Unless I go back, their sacrifices, everything we went through, it'll be forgotten. I can't let that happen. I'll do it. For them. All right, I'll get my things. Head to the airport. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
Monsieur, may I borrow you for a moment?
Is everything all right?
On the whole, no, it is not. I have spent much effort gathering information in our travels so far, and my self-diagnostics have come to a green conclusion. It is not lack of data or lack of collaboration which stifles my scientific progress. The inescapable truth is there has never been a great robot scientist.
I'm sure your research isn't that bad.
You are polite to say this, but if something does not change, my efforts will be mere stagnation. The greatest scientific minds of history, the Einsteins and the Curies, my namesake, have had something beyond raw data analysis capabilities. They have had a spark. This elusive inspiration is something I must possess.
So, how are you gonna do that?
If I am to advance my understanding of medicine in this strange world, I must embark on a great adventure. I must become human, or as close as I can. I must find a way to download all that I am into a human brain.
Is that even possible?
Who is to say? There were great advances made before the war in cognition and memories. Surely there is someone who can help, or at least point us in the right direction. If you find someone, a brain surgeon, an artificial intelligence programmer, or someone who is an expert in matters of the head, please bring me to them.
I'll need some time to get my things together.
Brandis.
It's gonna take me a while. Move along, you're in the way. Go on, get out of here.
Knight.
Finish familiarizing yourself with the Prydwen's personnel. Then meet me on the flight deck.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
What kind of medical exam? I feel fine.
There's nothing to be alarmed about. I just have a few simple questions about your medical history. It's my responsibility to make sure that you don't bring anything up here that could pose a threat to the crew. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Have you had problems with the crew catching diseases?
Well, yes, actually. It's not unusual for our recon teams to stumble across contaminated environments or disease-carrying creatures. We don't want a single crewman infecting the entire ship. Anyway, this exam is about you, so have you had or come in contact with anyone carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species?
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many Wastelanders answer yes to that question. Fortunately, the Brotherhood finds that type of behavior absolutely distasteful. Since you haven't spent too much time in the Wasteland, I'll assume your answer is no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
That's more of a morals question, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I feel that the mental state of the crew is just as important as the physical. Anyone that hesitates firing in combat due to misguided moral standards certainly isn't Brotherhood material. So what about you? Would you have a problem with it?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
I really should have my armor adjusted while I'm here.
Ah, Knight. You have technical documents, perhaps? Or looking to assist on a research patrol?
I found some technical documents for you.
These will prove interesting. I'll file them immediately. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check every building you explore during your patrols very carefully, and you might be pleasantly surprised at what you find.
Quinlan?
Ah, Knight. You have technical documents, perhaps? Or looking to assist on a research patrol?
I found some technical documents for you.
These aren't technical documents. I don't have time for games, soldier. Come back when you've decided to take your duties more seriously.
Proctor.
Ah, Knight. You have...
I've got time to assist on a patrol.
That's the spirit. While our scribes are well trained, combat is not their specialty. You'll rendezvous with the scribe on the ground. He'll have a location for you. The patrol is a success once you've returned the scribe with the data. 0 casualties, of course.
Doesn't it feel good to be a part of something as important as the Brotherhood?
You think the Commonwealth looks bad? You should see the Capital Wasteland.
How can I help you, Knight?
Excuse me, Paladin Danse?
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
That depends. How are you feeling?
My power armor systems are within normal operating parameters, so I'm as ready as I'll ever be. You just give the word, and we can begin our mission.
Not now.
No problem. Let me know when you're ready.
Paladin.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
Oh, it is Monsieur Danse. One day soon we must talk of the technological marvels of the Brotherhood.
Sharing technological information isn't permitted. However, if you wish to donate yourself for study, I'm certain our scribes would be pleased. There's Brotherhood, then there's everything else. Nothing in between.
Paladin Danse.
What's up?
What are your thoughts on our relationship?
I think we have the potential to be quite an effective team, if you learn to cooperate.
Your thoughts?
I never liked having squires aboard a warship, but Maxon thinks they need to train under fire.
That's all for now.
Affirmative.
Hey,
Ready.
Paladin Danse.
Yes?
That's all for now.
Not a problem.
Hey,
What do you want?
Danse?
What's on your mind?
Your thoughts?
Call me old-fashioned, but there's nothing better than being boots on the ground.
Nothing else I needed.
Very well.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? It makes me sick.
When it comes to keeping the Prydwen running, Proctor Ingram's the best. Treat your power armor well, and it can get you through anything.
How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous.
I've done it, Knight. I've created the compound.
Congratulations, Naraya.
Well, it would have been impossible without your help. I've decided to call it the X-111 compound. I thought it was fitting. Here, I already made you some samples to take with you. If you want me to continue synthesizing the compound, I'm going to need more blood samples. Just keep bringing them to me and I'll do the rest.
Naraya.
Have you collected any blood samples, Knight?
Yes, here you go.
You're becoming quite the field scribe. Maybe you missed your calling. Here's some caps for the trouble. Remember, keep bringing me samples, and I'll keep making you the compound.
Welcome aboard, brother.
Excuse me, Scribe Naraya.
Have you collected any blood samples, Knight?
Will every creature yield viable blood samples?
Unfortunately, no. Nature's stubborn, and unless I get the proper specimen, I can't use it to make my compound. That's why I needed to modify your Pip-Boy. It'll let you know if the creature has viable blood in its body. Have you had any luck finding samples yet?
Have you synthesized any more of the X-111 compound?
Not yet. I still need a few more blood samples before I can create another batch. Remember, keep bringing me samples, and I'll keep making you the compound.
now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew. Are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Just point me to the action.
I applaud your enthusiasm, Knight. Let's get right to it, then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
Having the Prydwen moored above the airport keeps the Brotherhood within striking distance of the city.
Target acquired. I'll try to keep him in your sight. Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down, and then hightail it back to the Prydwen for repairs.
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here.
Heads up.
Be glad to share the burden.
Heads up.
A smart soldier is always prepared. This area seems to be in disarray.
Going to splatter your brain! What's that? That sound, what is it? Time to die!
Word came down that the Army just unloaded the first batch of the M42s this morning. I've only seen the specs for these little beauties on paper, so Private Bertram and I snuck down to take an early look. When I heard that the Eggheads were designing a man-portable nuke launcher, I thought they were nuts. But they actually got the damn thing to work. And after seeing the real thing sitting right in front of me, I think they could be just enough to tip the balance of this war in our favor. I mean, can you imagine the look on the enemy's face when we get dropped into Anchorage carrying these babies? They won't know what hit them.
Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
Sweet. Yes. That's it. There we go.
Remain vigilant. This place may appear abandoned, but that doesn't mean we should drop our guard. I wonder what's in here. There's some useful things in here. Take a look. Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
Someone there. Who's there? What's that? Stupid noises.
Judging from the amount of dust present, it's safe to assume we're the first people to investigate this location in quite a while. should search this area carefully for any technical You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Absolutely. Wiping them out was a pleasure.
I wish all of mankind shared your sentiment. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, brother. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Excuse me, Paladin Danse?
We're taking too many rads. We need to move out. Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that. Whatever this thing was, it's been totally torn to pieces.
Look alive.
Feel like trading some equipment? Brotherhood's hoping to revive. Can you imagine these weapons in the hands of those super mutants?
Look alive.
Where do you want me? Well, let's see what you require. This area seems to be in disarray. I wonder if this is recent. This area's obviously been abandoned for quite some time. Anything useful?
Safe haven. There's shelter and supplies at the police station in Cambridge.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
What happens at Fort Strong now?
Paladin Danse is supervising the transfer of the Fat Man warheads to the Prydwen. They'll provide quite an edge to our arsenal. I've also ordered a detachment to occupy the location, and use it as a staging area to protect the eastern side of the airport. All in all, you handed us quite a valuable location.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Will the vertibird stay and help me fight?
I'm afraid I can't spare a fully armed gunship for this task. A standard transport will have to suffice. Of course, nothing's stopping you from using the door gun while in flight.
Where can I get more signal grenades?
I'd use the supply I gave you sparingly. These devices are far more complex than a standard smoke grenade. Should you need more, you should acquire them from Proctor Tegan.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Where do I start?
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Any suggestions where I should look next?
Your meeting with Dr. Amari seemed fairly telling. If the Institute has the capability to teleport its synths, then we're in for quite a fight. There must be a way to tap into the teleport signal, and your mysterious lead in the glowing sea could provide us with the answer. If you need any assistance mitigating the radiation in that godforsaken location, speak to Proctor Tegan. I'm certain he'd be willing to help.
Could those mysterious energy readings Paladin Dance's recon team detected be related to teleportation?
The level of technology that the Institute possesses is far beyond our own, so we're not certain. However, that would explain why the readings are so random and short-lived. I'll have our scribes focus on improving our scanning techniques to learn more. Anything else you wanted to ask, Knight?
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility, the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city, but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago, so it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Need something?
Paladin Dance.
Yeah?
Just wanted to check in. See how you feel things are going between us.
I don't see how this is a relevant question right now.
What are your thoughts on our relationship?
I'm not sure right now. Perhaps you should ask me that later.
Your thoughts?
Ridding the Commonwealth of that mutant scum and securing the Fat Man shells is a job well done, soldier. I'm pleased to see that you're taking my advice to heart and honoring the tenets of the Brotherhood.
Didn't have anything else?
Affirmative.
Belonet Alpha
By
at
now,
93%.
I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance, according to our scribe.
Right.
The moment this the Institute. To accomplish it, I've had our scribe.
Uh-huh. Sounds like you're gonna have me crawling through the sewers now.
It could be the sewers. The transit tunnel. Enough information right now. I want you to get out there and become our... You seem to have a vested interest. If you discover a way in, any questions?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Elder.
Questions, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Delta sequence initiated. Completion time 14 minutes.
I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine.
Have you collected any blood samples, Knight?
Nothing to report right now, Knight.
Technology's in good hands with the Brotherhood. I know.
Hold up, Knight. Let me make one thing clear. As a member of the Brotherhood, you serve under my command. If you want my respect, you will have to earn it. When I give you a mission, I expect results. Is that clear?
I have orders from Elder Maxon, Captain.
And those are your top priority. But you take orders from me as well. I want you to take charge of a recovery operation. The Brotherhood has been monitoring the Commonwealth for some time now, ever since we learned of the synth threat. We've dispatched a number of reconnaissance teams. Paladin Dance's squad was far from the first. The previous team was dispatched 3 years ago. They never reported back. Officially, they're missing. Presumed dead.
Paladin Brandis's team?
Correct. You know something. Report.
Paladin Brandis was the only survivor.
Brandis? What happened to him?
I convinced him to return to the Brotherhood.
Well done. It may be difficult for him to adjust to life in the Brotherhood again, but his experience should serve us well. Very well. Is there anything else?
Do you want their holotapes?
Thank you. I'll see that they make it to their next of kin.
How will the Brotherhood remember them?
They faced their mission with courage. They fought with honor against overwhelming odds. They lived and died together as brothers. That is what it means to be a member of the Brotherhood of Steel.
That's all.
I'll prepare a full report for the Elder. In the meantime, allow me to offer you a new suit of armor. Bear it with distinction. This was no easy mission, Knight. Well done. Now, I have a more pressing matter that requires your attention. I've received reports that supplies have been disappearing from our supply depot at the airport. I suspect this may be an inside job.
An inside job? Do you have any suspects?
This is treason we're talking about. In a case like this, you are either sure or you are not. Until then, everyone is a suspect. I want you to take charge of this investigation. Report to Knight Sergeant Gavel at the base. He commands our logistics division. He can familiarize you with his unit and the depot. Beyond that, you have leave to conduct your investigation as you see fit. Report your findings directly to me. Is that clear?
Do I need to keep my investigation a secret?
It's too late for that. Rumors have already begun to spread. Sergeant Gavel and his team will be expecting you. But that only makes your task more difficult. Whoever is doing this will have had time to prepare.
Is there anything else I should know?
Gavel will fill you in on the details. But from my perspective, the strangest thing is what was stolen. Rations. Only rations. I don't know what to make of it, but it is curious.
Any other advice, Captain?
Follow every lead. Look for anything suspicious, no matter how minor. But understand, treason is a serious charge. If someone in the Brotherhood is responsible for this, I need proof before I can act.
Yes, sir.
I expect results. See that I get them. Dismissed.
Stray radio signals keep
awaiting.
Your command. Gonna try to filter it out.
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested.
She loves her little zoo a bit too much. The last person that disobeyed Captain... Proximity sensor's green. Getting a 3-second ping there. Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility. But we'll get the job done. You haven't lived until you tipped a Brahmin with a vertibird. Now that's a challenge.
Heard you gave those muties at Fort Strong something to think about.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxson. I had enough of Lyons and his foolish ways.
Ready, sir?
What's the mission?
Search and retrieve research patrol, sir. I collect data. You watch my back.
Maybe later.
Can't wait all day, sir. Oh god. Mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
Gavel.
Let me guess. Captain Kells sent you?
That's right.
Let's take this somewhere more private. Follow me. We've converted this section of the terminal into our primary supply depot. Everything the Brotherhood needs to operate passes through here. Supplies from the Prydwen, salvage from the field, we handle it all. Access is strictly limited to the logistics detail, and we track every crate, every bullet, every bolt that comes through that door. Which is why I don't take kindly to these accusations. I know every soldier in this unit. The thought that anyone would question their loyalty makes me sick. If you've got questions, ask. Otherwise, stay out of our way.
Watch your tone, Sergeant.
Sir.
Where should I begin my investigation?
You shouldn't. This is a waste of time. I've already spoken with my men. They haven't seen anything. Tegan's scribes just fouled up the books again. If you insist on questioning someone, go bother Lucia or Clark. I can spare them.
Lucia and Clark?
Knight Lucia and Initiate Clark. They were just posted to this detail a few weeks ago. They're still learning their way around, but I'll have them in shape soon enough. If you have to badger someone with your questions, it might as well be them.
Tell me about the missing supplies.
We're down over 20 crates, if you believe the scribes. All food. Dried meat, Instamash, mac and cheese. It doesn't make sense. I could see someone stealing weapons or tech, but our thief goes to all this trouble for a lifetime supply of cram?
Tell me about the logistics division.
I've been in charge of this unit for almost 10 years now. We're a small group. We stick together. And we keep the Brotherhood running.
That's all for now, Sergeant.
Take my advice. Poke around a little. Then tell the captain to let it go. It's not worth your time or mine.
Hey.
All right.
Paladin Danse.
What do you want?
What are your thoughts on our relationship?
I haven't been able to make that evaluation yet. When I do, I'll let you know.
That was it?
Not a problem.
Copper wire. Copper wire. Could you tell me where... Oh, I'm sorry, I don't think we've met. Knight Lucia, Logistics. What can I do for you, Knight?
I'm conducting an investigation into the missing supplies.
The captain appointed an investigator? Is it really that bad? I'm not sure I can be of much help, but, what do you want to know?
What's the security like around here?
It's tight. At least 2 knights and a scribe on duty at all times. And we've got the entire base right here. We don't have much to worry about.
Is there any way to get past all that security?
Well, you'd have to be in logistics. We're the only ones authorized to bring supplies in or out. Then what? Well, there's no way you'd get a full crate of supplies off base. With all the patrols, someone would notice. But why steal anything in the first place? The Brotherhood provides everything we need. No one here has any connection to the Commonwealth. I don't know. None of this makes any sense.
Do you know anything about the missing supplies?
Not really. I've heard it's mostly food and, vacuum tubes? No, sorry, they just lost those.
You lost some vacuum tubes? How often are supplies lost around here?
Someone had just filed them in the wrong place, apparently. Clark found them the next day. The little things do happen, but it never amounts to much. The sergeant may complain, but Proctor Tegan and his scribes are very thorough. 1 or 2 crates, maybe, but not this many.
What's it like working in logistics?
It's not a bad post. Sergeant Gavel is tough, but I've learned a lot from working here. I guess some people take to it and some don't. Like Clark.
What about Clark?
We joined the Brotherhood around the same time, about 2 years ago. We've always been friends. Well, until recently.
Why? What happened?
I don't know, honestly.
Why? What happened?
It was, it was after the battle.
The battle?
Battle for the airport. It was our first real combat mission. It was something to see. The Prydwen coming in under full vertibird escort, guns blazing. We were one of the first teams to hit the ground. Dozens of ferals. We opened fire and cut them down, and hunted the ones that tried to run. It was everything I had hoped for. But Clark, he hasn't been the same since. It's like he's just given up. Since then, I've noticed him slipping off by himself, once or twice a day. I never thought much of it, but do you think you could follow him? See what he's doing? His shift should be over in a few minutes. Maybe it's nothing, but I'm worried about him.
War tempers the strong and breaks the weak. If that is what happened, he wouldn't be the first. It's not much of a lead, but let's see where it takes us.
All right, that's it for today.
Initiate.
Excuse me.
Knight?
I'm not on duty. Leave me alone. Look, I'm off duty. Leave me alone. Whatever it is, it can wait. Whatever it is, it can wait.
Yo, psst.
Go ahead.
Hey, what are you doing out here?
Where are you going?
I'm just out for a walk. I need to get away once in a while. I'm gonna head back in a few minutes. Don't wait up.
Thank you. I really appreciate this.
Hey,
Ready.
go check that out.
I'm on it.
Wait there.
Roger. Holding position.
I don't want to talk right now.
Hey, Clark.
I don't want to talk right now.
Hey.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Hey.
Holding.
Come on.
No problem. Doesn't it feel good to be a part of something as important as the Brotherhood? Something doesn't feel right here.
Don't have the card. Have to find the card. Hey.
You point. I shoot. I don't think...
Heads up.
All right. Be glad to share the burden.
Hey.
Viewpoint? I shoot.
Got it.
Bro, I killed a legendary and I can't find where the body's at.
Geiger's going crazy.
Oh, I think this is that. I have no idea. Oh.
You said a whole lot, dude.
Like, bro, what? Continue this, and we're gonna have issues. So I suggest you drop it. Yeah, I'm a streamer. I don't care where you are. No, did he?
When you carry this much metal, you tend to stay away from the water.
How would I ban your life? Yo, Dance, come here.
Hey, ready.
I haven't said your name, goofball. Doofy. Yeah, I was talking to you, but I didn't say your name.
That's it.
You get off, and now you have. All you can do is talk trash. Oh. Old man. I had to get off of work. Don't you have a retirement home at Tenzo? Cause I've been in here. Never mind. Bless you. So everyone else get a thank you except me? It better be.
Give it a try. There, that's it. not bad, is it? Easy now. Hang on. I'll get you some more. Huh? Who's there? Come out. You. Hey, where are you going?
Dance?
If we both go charging in there, he's going to panic. I'll... What do you want?
Nothing else I needed.
Very well.
I know what I'm doing.
Hey, Clark.
What are you doing down here?
Okay. What's going on here, Clark?
Someone was bound to catch me eventually. I can't keep this up forever.
Keep what up?
Stealing food. I'm in logistics. No one even questioned me when I took them out of the terminal. I've been bringing them down here at night to feed the ghouls. It's been working. So far.
What do you mean it's been working? Why are you doing this?
It's a long story. I had a friend who was a ghoul once. As human as you or me. But the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood says ghouls are abominations. They all deserve to die. Would you kill him too? Just because of who he is?
Was he a feral?
What difference does it make? Weren't they all human once? I joined the Brotherhood 2 years ago. In all that time, I never doubted our beliefs. Never questioned them. But during the battle for the airport, the ghouls, they just kept coming. I killed, I don't even know how many. They started running away, but we kept going. I killed them. I killed them all.
Kid, you did what you had to do.
That's what Lucia said. But we could have stopped. We could have just driven them off. We didn't have to slaughter them. After the battle, I needed some time to think. I found this place. And the ghouls. What could I do? Report it, and they'd all be killed. Ignore them, and they'd attack the base. I thought, if I brought them food, maybe they'd just stay down here. There wouldn't have to be any more killing. Do you think I did the right thing?
Do you?
I don't know anymore. What are you gonna do with them?
I don't know yet.
Huh? It's not easy, is it? And what about me?
You should turn yourself in.
I suppose so. The captain will never understand. But it's the honorable thing to do. You might respect that, at least. I need a few minutes to get my thoughts together. Go on ahead. The elevator's in the next room. You can use my keycard. I'll be up soon.
What's it?
think they gave up. Wise choice.
Hey.
All right. Safety's off.
I'm through.
Anything useful on that terminal? Light 'em up! Heads up! Watch out! Contact lost.
Reset upgrade modes.
Hostiles have retreated.
Going up. Lower level.
Where was that?
Lucia?
If you need something, report to Sergeant Gavel.
I'd gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud.
If you're done here, clear out.
Sergeant?
You've wasted enough of my time.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team, according to our scribe.
Control systems all reporting back now.
I've just received word from Sergeant Gavel. Initiate Clark has made a full confession. I gather we have you to thank for it. Clark has been taken into custody, and I've dispatched a patrol team to secure the ruins. I don't think I could have asked for a better outcome. I have some caps for your service. Also, I'd like you to have a piece of armor from my personal collection. Wear it well, Knight.
Yes. No.
Captain.
Now that you've had a chance to roam the Prydwen, what do you think, Knight?
Where did the Prydwen get her name?
Elder Maxon said he took the name from a work of historical fiction. Something about a man who was destined to become a king, and his journey to liberate his people from tyranny and oppression. Seems fitting for such a remarkable ship, wouldn't you say?
Wow, I wasn't expecting. What's it called? Power armor? Yeah.
She's very impressive.
Yes. Quite a feat of engineering, isn't she? It took the Brotherhood's sharpest minds over 2 years to design, and more than twice that to build.
Time well spent, I'd say.
Indeed. With the Prydwen in our arsenal, we can mobilize our entire division, sending her anywhere that Elder Maxon wishes her to go.
Her presence in the Commonwealth ensures that our mission to defeat the Institute will end in victory.
Did the Brotherhood ever build other airships?
There were less advanced versions of the ship built on the West Coast a long time ago. Historical records about their current status are in dispute, but we're fairly certain that they were destroyed. In any event, I hope your tour of the Prydwen helped acclimate you to our way of life up here. I think you'll find that the more familiar you become with both her capabilities and her crew, the longer you'll survive as a member of the Brotherhood.
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
All systems are green. All stations reporting no malfunctions.
Adjusting internal ballonnet pressure.
Let me know when you
Green
can
lights across
undertake
the
another
board.
mission.
You've done a lot for the Brotherhood. I'd like for you to consider instructing our squires, assisting in securing our future.
What exactly do I have to do?
You'll be given a location to purge of those post-bomb deviants. This includes synths and those mind-eroded children of Adam. A squire will accompany you. He or she is to watch and learn. Should be a simple mission, but largely beneficial to our young soldiers in training. What do you say?
I'm happy to help out.
Excellent. One of the squires is waiting for you. We've given him a location. Escort him there and show him how the Brotherhood deals with abominations.
Delta sequence initiated.
I'm the perfect Fallout player, 100%. There's no such thing as a what. That was strength training. I had to go through that. That was my training arc.
Someday, I want to be the best laser rifle shooter.
I
in the
can't believe
Brotherhood.
super mutants were human ones. How could science have gone so wrong?
Ready, sir?
Let's do this.
Roger that. This is the area. Lead on, sir.
What are you talking about? Where does it go? Where does it go? What?
The human-looking synths are the worst. They hide in plain sight.
What? Oh. this man want me to take him?
Hey.
If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the...
Oh. What? Why does he want to go over here?
First one to kick them open.
Hey. Over here.
I know they're still here.
Heads up.
Negative visual on the target.
Hey.
Where do you want
Move
me?
here.
Affirmative.
Heads up.
Need something?
Time before I find you.
Look alive.
Go ahead. Damn. Well,
Look alive.
let's see what you got. I'm not gonna make this easy for you.
Why don't you make this easy for both of us?
What do you... Where'd they go?
Well, that's that. Heck, what was that? Heads up, it went dark. Over here!
Hey.
You point, I shoot.
There we go.
Going down. Over.
I hate those monkeys. Done.
Hostile sensor reading detected. Attacking enemy.
Wait, what was that?
Movement detected. Curious.
Your destruction is inevitable.
Sensors. Nothing more.
Bro, what? I don't think I have 12 guns. I'm just making stuff up.
I'm in.
Who's bad at hacking? I want you to retract your statement.
It would appear my target has disappeared. They were wise to flee.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 weapons, goofball. 7 guns. And like 2 melees, but I only use 1.
Nice.
Hostile sensor reading detected. Odd. My scanners must be malfunctioning.
Hi, sweetheart. I'm sorry it had to end this way. I tried to build a place where our children could live comfortably. You know, I'm a family man, and know our children come first. I'd do anything for them, even at the expense of taxpayers' money. The mob has broken through, and it's only a matter of time before they reach the lower level. As a last resort to protect our family,
Come on.
I give you... well, I give you myself. Take my body to the people. Tell them I died a coward. Maybe they will leave you in peace. I left the key to the safe with one of the attendants. I forget it. Goodbye, my darling. I love you and the children so much.
What is this? It's trolling. I have work at 2. Do you have a job? Finally.
That's it.
The sensitivity of my sensors clearly needs adjustment. Hello? appears to be nothing. Perhaps my sense of movement detected. Curious.
Hell yeah.
Overactive sensors. Nothing more.